Newcastle say Alexander Isak is not for sale, but the striker wants Liverpool. Is a shock move brewing at Anfield? While that unfolds, Newcastle are already eyeing Benjamin Šeško as a potential replacement. Meanwhile, Man City have just hijacked Newcastle's goalkeeper target. And what's this? Manchester United exploring a loan move for Argentina's #1 Martinez? We've got all the latest transfer twists and drama you don't want to miss. Let's dive in. Telegraph Football reports exclusive. The decision on Alexander Isak's future will be made by chairman Yasir Al-Rumayyan and PIF as the club continue to insist the striker is not for sale. Fabrizio Romano reports. Once again, Alexander Isak wants Liverpool. It's his priority as reported. No talks with Al Hilal, Chelsea or Manchester United.
And how about in the Premier League then? Is there a best atmosphere that you've played at one stadium other than St James's Park in the Premier League, would you say?
Anfield is good.
Yeah.
It's very good.
You'd say Anfield would be the standout for an away team. Obviously you play home games at St James's Park. That's the loudest for you.
Yeah, probably. I think the average level is very high in the Premier League.
We want to keep our best players, I think is my point. So what I want to say to you is that I don't know what this club is seeing in that way, but for us, he's not here because he's in treatment in Newcastle. Yeah, Isak is a top striker. I think his last 3 seasons speak by itself, a top player. But as soon as I know, he just stayed there because he's injury. He's take treatment with the club. We have many equipment to get him ready. We know all the situation behind him, but this is not to me to speak about. I'm just a player. It's something that the club will take care.
I think that if we lost any player, it would upset. We're a sort of tight-knit group that's been together for sort of 2-3 years now. So yeah, obviously I think any player that leaves, it doesn't help. But from our point of view, just sort of control what we can control at the moment. And yeah, obviously be looking forward to get Alex back when he's fit.
Fabrizio Romano reports, understand Newcastle are ready to present their project to Benjamin Šeško as they want to go big. Proposal to the player also being prepared as Newcastle United FC see Šeško as ideal striker in case Isak leaves as he wants to. As revealed earlier, Newcastle are very keen on Šeško.
Viktor Gyökeres will be today in London to complete his medical test on Saturday as new Arsenal player. The deal is completed, the saga is over, and get ready Arsenal fans, because Gyökeres has decided to take the iconic number 14 shirt, like Thierry Henry in the past. So big moment for Arsenal, Gyökeres is coming, and with number 14.
Viktor Gyökeres and his agent Hasan Çetinkaya on their way to London now. Gyökeres set for Arsenal medical as he only wanted to join them. Here with Çetinkaya, key to waive his commission to help his client to sign for the club he wanted. James Ducker from Telegraph reports Manchester City FC hijack Newcastle's bid to sign James Trafford as Howie's torrid summer goes from bad to worse. Trafford targeting England's spot at World Cup next summer. Fabrizio Romano reports exclusive. Manchester City agree deal to sign James Trafford as new goalkeeper. Here we go. Deal in place with Burnley under value of £40 million buyback clause. Trafford said yes to Man City as Pep Guardiola wanted him. Newcastle are also informed about Trafford's decision. Fabrizio Romano reports Aston Villa have rejected an approach from Manchester United for Dibu Martinez on a loan deal. Manchester United still deciding internally with experienced goalkeeper and young goalkeeper as options. Lamens from Royal Antwerp remains one of the main names.
Luke Shaw is ready to quit Manchester United after 11 years at the club. The left-back still has 2 years left on his contract, but due to limited opportunities, is willing to listen to advances from Saudi Arabia, according to The Sun. Shaw has missed almost 5 years of his career due to injury troubles since joining the Red Devils. Last season, he was limited to just 7 Premier League appearances, spending most of his time recovering from separate knee, calf and muscle blows. As per The Sun, Ruben Amorim is not in a rush to get rid of Shaw, who earns £150,000 per week.
ESPN reports Real Madrid are open to loaning Endrick to another team to avoid hindering his progress. However, Endrick's priority remains to stay at the Bernabeu to follow in the footsteps of Vinicius Jr., a source told ESPN Brazil. Fabrizio Romano reports Raheem Sterling will leave Chelsea this summer, and he's been offered to Napoli in the last 48 hours. Napoli assessing several options as left-winger, not only Sterling as Ndoye and Kubo remains on the list, and more. Chelsea FC want permanent exit. Senior football correspondent Ben Jacobs reports Fulham are considering an approach for Chelsea winger Raheem Sterling. Chelsea prefer a permanent exit, which would require Sterling to reduce his wage for Fulham to proceed. Sterling has also been offered to Napoli this week.